Hi folks, it's Nick here. Thank you for joining me once again. Got a bit of an unusual one here. It's 2D Dev Chase, published by Pobulous. Here's the program. Yeah, you don't normally get to see this. Written by Robert Edwards. Now, prepare yourself. It's written as a part of CSSCGC, which is the Crap Games Contest in 2021. So this is written as a little bit of a joke. So well done to Robert Edwards. It's based loosely on 3D Dev Chase, published by Micromega in 1983, which is an awesome 3D game. But here it is converted to 2D. So, familiar with the 3D game, here he is in 2D. Why, I don't know. But each time you go through, stages, let's say, not too many trees at the moment. We need to get round them and not get killed. But each stage you have to destroy 2 of the enemy bikers because they've taken over the woods. Right, so can I shoot any of them? It's moving at a very slow pace. And let me remind you, I've got one of them. Let me remind you, this is the Crap Games Contest of 2021. I don't know if it worked. Now, if you don't know the original game, 3D Dev Chase, have a look at my review of that, the revisited one. But, yeah. I'm reviewing this under my better judgment, I think, 'cause it's not particularly good. It's the sort of thing that might come up in a contest where people are writing crap games. It's for the 48K. The original game 3D Dev Chase had night and day scenes, so we'll see if that replicates that, but something tells me that it's not going to. If you're learning about programming, you can break into this one quite easily, so have a look at that if you want to do something similar. You can change the graphics and all that sort of stuff, no doubt. But look at the trees, red trunks and green bits at the top, so it's 2 colour graphics there, so maybe it's not quite so crap after all. Wasn't released as an official game. It's important to remember that. If you're looking at other curios, check out Super Crap Invaders, which is like a Jet Set Willy Space Invaders crossover. Hooray! I'm not sure how long I can play this for. If you're going to play it, you'll probably play it just for, I don't know, about a few minutes and never again. But the name intrigued me, which it will do a lot of people. So if you don't like 3D and you want to go back in time and simplify it a bit more, it's 2D. There's no sound in this one. It moves very, very slow. Well done, Robert Edwards. This isn't a reflection of his programming skills. He probably could do a lot better. Remember, this is a part of a joke. The original game, I think, was influenced by that bit in Return of the Jedi where he was going through speeder bikes through the forest of Endor, chasing biker scout people from the Imperial Empire. There's not too much I can say about this. Once you've destroyed both of the enemy riders, they're just magenta here. There's 2 colours in the 3D version. Then you go to the next stage. Yeah. What can we say now? We're only 3 minutes in, folks. Crash into any of the trees and you're doomed. If you're looking for another 3D type adventure, try the game Glass. One of the stages you're going past columns at a heck of a speed. That's in 3D. Try not to bump into those, losing energy each time you do. But I do like these crap game competitions. It does see the Spectrum has got a lot of fun in it. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and there's a lot of humour in the games, which have probably been lost in modern day games. The publisher's Pobulous. I don't know if that's something to do with Robert Edwards, or they are part of the team running the crap games competition. If you want to see a bit more about this, I downloaded this game from a site called Spectrum Computing. So have a look at other games that were in that particular competition. So that's 2021. So this is what games are like in 2021. If the writers of Micromega in 1983 could see how their game was developed some 30 years later almost, I'm sure they'll be very pleased with the amazing progress that we've made in computer technology. You can't go to 1D, can you? You can't go to 1D. I'd love a HD remake of 3D Dev Chase, actually. That in VR with the helmet on. Well, it would be like Return of the Jedi then, wouldn't it? They couldn't get that. As you might have noticed, eagle eyes people that haven't fallen asleep, each time you shoot one of the riders you get an extra point. If you are playing this, let me know what your highest score is. Once you destroyed both of the guys or women, whoever's on these bikes, then it's off to the next level. But it's always saying a day scene to me. It's not going into the night bit, which they could have done quite easily. Also on 3D Death Chase, on the horizon, sometimes a helicopter or a tank would turn up and you could shoot that for additional points. That cyan thing is the thing I'm firing. Looks like once I've shot that, I can direct it a little bit left or right. I'm sort of like hearing the sounds from 3D Death Chase in my mind a little bit. But yeah, now trying to get through a review of this, I feel like a little bit I'm on that that radio show called Just a Minute, where you got to keep talking about nothing much, about pausing and hesitating. Thank goodness I can repeat stuff, because I can say the word tree a few times. Level 3. Let me know what the highest level you got up to, right? Can that thing catch up, Magenta Man? I've hit a tree. I've hit a tree and I'm into the programming straight away. Right, Border 2, that's a program I know. So we could play it again in theory with just a different colour border. So here's the programming. Let BTY equal 10. Don't know what that means. But anyway, so if you're just learning about programming or want to know a bit, have a look at there. Poke user, that's the graphics I'd imagine that they're doing. Try and speed it up. You could do a 2D Death Chase 2 or something using this. There we go. I don't think the author, Robert Edwards, will mind me putting this in the video. It's quite a short program. I'm trying to jump into bits now, make it go a bit wrong. It's not doing it. Go to 9,000. What's that going to do? 7. Return without go sub. Well, run 50. 2 variable not found. I think I have to run it properly. So now we're going to play 2D Death Chase with a red border. So this is unique. I'm not sure any other channels reviewing this with a 2D border, if at all. 2D Death Chase, a chase of death. Right, let's have one last go then. Seems to have changed the ink at the bottom to white, so we can see that. I thought it was going to be black and white, but it isn't, so well done. Somehow it's managed to change it. How clever it is. We scored 1. Get the magenta guy. If you hit a tree, as you know, it breaks into the program automatically. What a crap game contest this was. 2021. Hooray! Yeah. I wonder what this game would be like in another 20 years' time. Probably almost the same. I guess we might still be playing zxspectrum stuff. Here's for another 20 years of zxspectrum programming. And wasn't that what it's all about, really? Amateurish programming, people in their bedrooms designing games, rather than big, huge world companies just producing everything. EA, Electronic Arts, buying everyone that's about. This is individual people. Good, that's what it's all needed. People, characters, games, odd ideas, where it's not hasn't got millions and millions and millions of pounds behind it. There we go. Is there a 2D Cyberpunk? Maybe we can look at that. 2D Need for Speed. Let's have a look at that as well, maybe. Although these games do not exist. So we're on level 2. There's more trees, although they do look like they're generating at random to me. Right, that's taken out one of them. So we need to head to the left. So next time we get to the next screen, we can get to that fellow. There's no time limit here, so you just go on forever and ever and ever till you either have a power cut, you die, or you get bored, or you hit a tree. So that's the only sort of like scenarios that could happen. Or a friend comes in and it rescues you, or men in white coats take you away. So I can come off this game. You've been playing 2D Death Chase for 8 or so minutes. That's way too long. That's 7 minutes above national average. You need to come out of there. Yeah. Luke Skywalker joining through. Or an Ewok. What was an Ewok's name? Ichiwawa. I don't know. Wicket, that was it. Played by Warwick Davies. How long have we been playing this, Red? I can't stand much longer. If you're still watching the video, comment below. Well done, you. I don't know what's up with you. There's a lot of choice on YouTube. You're watching this. Well, thank you very much. There's lots of videos on the channel. If you've seen this far into it, then it might be a case that you like this kind of thing. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, where we look at not just the good games, we look at the mediocre games and the rubbish games and everything, because we want to look at everything together to experience the whole thing. Yeah, the only other game from 2021 I've reviewed at time of recording is Frantic Pengu, which is a homebrew, and that's blooming marvellous. That is excellent game, that one. Some good music as well. Luke, you've gone insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. I'm losing. Right, level 5. There's trees everywhere now. This is a forest covered in snow. I don't think Horace from Horace Goes Skiing is going to move through, but I wouldn't be surprised to suddenly see him. I've hit a tree, 9-stop statement. Well, there. I hope you liked having a look at that. That was a struggle for me to get through, but I'm glad I looked at it. 2D Death Chase, a take on 3D Death Chase. So 2D Death Chase, published by Pobulous, written by Robert Edwards for the Crap Games contest in 2021. Phew, we've got away with that. So if you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.